Somebody has a complaint about your product and they land on your support website. They don't have to interact with human beings anymore. Create agents. Agents can understand the knowledge base of your company, all the policies and all the to-dos and everything, everything that a customer should know. You have all that detailed, and your AI agent can ingest that and then uses that knowledge to respond to your customers. Hello, guys. My name is Cletus Ajibade, and today I want to discuss top 10 AI automations every professional should know in 2026. You cannot afford not to use AI today. You cannot afford not to incorporate AI automations in your workflow, in your business processes. There was a report by McKinsey last year, and in that report, we're told that about 90% of organizations now use AI in some capacity. This is the report. You can see McKinsey.com, the state of AI in 2025, agents, innovation, and transformation. If you scroll down and look at the key findings, it says most organizations are still in the experimental or piloting phase. That is true. A lot of organizations are still in that phase, but that doesn't change the fact that companies, businesses are really, really using AI. Look at number 2, high curiosity in AI agents. 62% of survey respondents say their organizations are at least experimenting with AI agents. Look at number 3, positive leading indicators on impact of AI. Look at high performers use AI to drive growth, innovation, and cost. About 80% of that. Look at redesigning workflows is a key success factor. A lot of companies know that AI should not just, it's not just about chatting and getting response. Now you must use AI to automate your workflows. So AI should be able to complete a task from the beginning to the end. How emails are gotten, how emails are classified, how leads are generated, and how you respond to leads, and how to make money. How to grow revenue in your company. You need AI to do that today. Look at differing perspective on employment impact. So AI is everywhere. Look at the macro and micro implications of agentic AI for the workforce. You cannot afford not to use AI today in your operations. Look at another report from this is Tech Radar. This is just from June 17, 2026. How AI is exposing enterprise operating models. Look at scroll down, talks about AI is embedded in core workflows. AI is visible and governed at enterprise layer. AI reshapes the operating model. So we can see AI is everywhere. We can see closing the AI gap. Enterprises do not drift into AI maturity. They design for it. Your business must be intentional. You must be able to identify those tasks, those areas where you can apply AI automations. So let's talk about the top 10 AI automations every professional should know in 2026. Now, number 1, AI email management and communication automation. You cannot afford to waste your time drafting emails, replying to emails. How many customers will you serve? How many people will you be able to respond to? So in today's world, AI is automating email management and communication. So you want to reach out to people, you want to reach out to customers, you want to reach out to respondents, over a survey. You use AI to automate this. Now look at what does it automate? Email categorization and priority detection, response drafting and follow-up reminders. You don't have to remember, when to remind somebody about a contract, about a business deal. You can automate that, set that up using ChatGPT, using any of those tools, and then it's at the right time, it sends a reminder to your client. Then we can see CRM updates. That's your customer relationship management software. So AI can help you update your software. When a lead lands on your homepage, or on your website, AI can keep track of those leads and help you enter, or create entry in your CRM software. So popular tools you can use to automate email management and communication is Microsoft Copilot. You can use ChatGPT. You can use Gemini. You can use Superhuman AI, and you can use Zapier as well. These are some real world examples. You can see sales teams auto respond to leads. HR teams answer candidate inquiries. Somebody, you have an inquiry about a business or about a product. What you do is the company behind the scenes built an AI to respond to your inquiries, not human beings. We can also see consultants draft client communications. You don't have to waste time drafting communications. AI is able to understand the context of your previous communication, and then it's able to draft all your correspondences. We see executives manage inbox overload. Gone are those days when you had to keep track of this, keep track of that in your inbox. Now AI can help you do that. In fact, on my Gmail today, AI helps me classify all my emails. It tells me, oh, there was an important email that came in yesterday. You've not responded to it. Oh, this email or this deadline is almost here. You have to respond to this. Oh, there was a bill that is pending that you've not paid. These are ways that you can use AI to automate your work, and then you can make progress and do what you're supposed to do as human beings. So number one, we see AI email management and communication automation. Then number two, we have AI meeting assistant automation. So we see meeting transcription and summaries. You don't have to even attend meetings. Of course, you still need to attend meetings if they are important, but there are some other meetings you don't have to waste your time attending. You can send your AI agent to go do that on your behalf, and once the meeting is done, the agent summarizes the meeting. It gives you details, it gives you follow-up points, and then you move on with your day. Look at popular tools. There's Otter.ai, Fireflies.ai, there's Fathom. In fact, Zoom AI Companion can do all this for you. If you are holding your meetings on Zoom, you can add all these AI agents to Zoom or to Teams, and then they help you keep track of all your meetings. Microsoft Teams AI is also there. These tools can help you achieve automating your meetings. So the third one is AI research and knowledge automation. What it automates, we see market research and competitive intelligence. You don't have to, waste your time doing market research nowadays. AI can help you do that with a simple prompt. ChatGPT can research a market for you. You have a business idea and you want to go into that market. ChatGPT can literally, do the research, tell you things you need to know before going into that sector or into that market. You can do that with just a simple prompt. Then we have literature reviews and industry analysis, report generation. You don't have to generate report from scratch. Your Excel documents or your PowerPoints, everything can be passed on to AI, and the AI helps you generate reports. Look at real world examples. Lawyers summarize legal documents. Researchers review academic papers. In fact, there are tools, there are agents now that can help you review and write academic papers. And it will not plagiarize. It will help you, source the appropriate reference. It will help you link to references, fetch references and all that. And these are the things you need while you are researching. So analysts create industry reports. Students accelerate learning. AI cannot be taken out of schools. You cannot, in this day and age, remove AI from the classrooms. So the next one is AI document and report generation. So we can see business reports and executive summaries, project updates and status reports, policy documents and legal briefs, sales proposals and marketing collateral, presentations and slide decks. You don't have to, start creating PowerPoint and creating decks again. With AI, you can create presentations and slide decks. Real world examples. Consultants generate detailed client reports automatically. You have a report to generate. You have all your facts, all your data, your Excel documents, and all the entries available. You don't have to worry about how to create a report from that. Pass all that to your AI and give it a prompt. Your AI can generate a report for you. Managers create weekly performance updates in minutes. You already have your data points and and all the numbers you want to work with. Give that to an AI. You can have your performance reports generated for you. Non-profits produce tailored grant proposals at scale. You don't have to start drafting proposals, nowadays, you can use AI to do all that. Legal teams draft initial contract summaries. AI can help you automate all that. Look at popular tools, ChatGPT and Claude. There's Gemini, Microsoft Copilot, Jasper. There's also Gamma.app. So you can see this slide we're looking at right now was made with Gamma.app. Look at the URL here, gamma.app/doc/top 10 AI automations every professional should know in 2026. So AI helps me to generate all this. So let's move on. Number 5, we can see AI customer support automation. So what you automate is FAQ resolution and instant answers. Use AI to do all that. Ticket triage and routing to agents. Somebody has a complaint about your product and they land on your support website. They don't have to interact with human beings anymore. Create agents. Agents can understand the knowledge base of your company, all the policies and all the to-dos and everything, everything that a customer should know. You have all that detailed, and your AI agent can ingest that and then uses that knowledge to respond to your customers, right? So order status and checks and delivery updates, knowledge-based responses, and self-service, basic account inquiries. Look at real examples. E-commerce stores handling common queries. Exactly. Instead of hiring people to handle queries and all that, you can use AI agents to do this. You can automate all that process. SaaS companies providing 24/7 support. that business that you thought a human being responded to you when you chatted them up at 3 a.m. in the night. My brother, my sister. That was an AI agent that responded to you. Banks assisting with routine transactions. Anything routine, anything that is repetitive, you can use AI to automate all that. Universities guiding students on enrollment. AI can do. In fact, one of the projects we worked on in our Agentic AI Bootcamp was a project that automates, university policies and registration and all that. What a student should know about, about graduating from that school and all that. It was a project we worked on. The learners really worked on that, and they learned a great deal from that project. AI workflow automation across apps. We can see organizations are moving from isolated AI tools to AI-powered workflow orchestration. The time when using AI to handle just a single aspect of your business is gone. Now, agents can handle multi-processes. They're multi-threaded AIs now. One aspect of the AI is working on reports. Another one is working on replying customers. Another one is working on your lead funnel. This is the new dawn of agentic AI. You can see a customer can submit a form. AI can qualify that particular customer. Is it the right customer? Is it not the right person? And then the AI can create an entry in your customer relationship management software, your CRM. And then another AI can schedule a meeting. Another one can do a send follow-up, with that customer. So all that, you can create all these multi-agentic AI systems that can work together to achieve your goal as a business. So popular tools, there is Zapier, there is Make.com, N8N, there's Power Automate. These are tools you can use to really automate your processes. AI healthcare documentation automation. This is blowing up everywhere. As a doctor, you don't have to worry about how to capture your conversation with your patient, right? Now you can just launch an app on your mobile phone, and that app takes or records a conversation with your patient, right? And you can see different examples: clinical notes and patient summaries. So the agent helps you take clinical notes and then summarizes that note for you at the end of the day. Coding assistance, this is a section in healthcare where people who are into medical billing, medical coding, use AI to do all that. Administrative documentation, AI can help you do all that. Look at real world examples. Physicians using ambient AI scribes. You don't have to start taking notes by yourself as a doctor. Just launch your agentic AI on your phone, and then that application is able to take notes, listen to the conversation, and then generate a report or a draft or a comprehensive report at the end of the day. Then nurses reducing documentation burden. As a nurse, you can also use AI. Healthcare organizations automating admin work. You can use AI to do this. So why this matters? For clinicians, documentation often consumes hours daily. AI can return that time to direct patient care. Instead of wasting your time on documentation, filing this paper, documenting this, and doing all that, AI can help you handle all that while you focus on, patient care, which is the real work you're supposed to be doing. The next one is AI education and learning automation. What are we automating here? Lesson creation and curriculum design. As a teacher, as an instructor, AI can help you create lessons, can help you develop your curriculum, right? Because the AI has been trained with petabytes of data. Imagine the whole of the internet. You having access to it via a simple prompt. So you can ask it to, come up with a curriculum for this course, come up with a curriculum for this topic. AI will help you do all that. So you don't have to waste your time doing all that nowadays. Now we can see personalized quiz generation. You can personalize your quiz based on the strengths or weaknesses of the students in your class. Then adaptive to tutoring and study guides. Adaptive based on the strength and weakness of the students in your class. You can adapt, your curriculum, to the pace and to the knowledge and the skill level of your students. Then we can see course development and content curation. AI can do all that. So look at real world examples. Teachers streamline assessment creation. Coding bootcamp generate custom exercises. Very true. Universities offer 24/7 AI learning support. Corporate L&D personalizes training paths, learning and development. So you can personalize your training paths with AI. So the next one is AI financial and accounting automation. We see here you can automate expense processing and reconciliation, invoice management and payment tracking, financial reporting and analysis, budget forecasting and variance analysis. We see fraud detection and anomaly alerting. So if you are in the financial sector, AI can help you automate a lot of your processes, right? As an accountant, as a finance person, all those routine tasks, all those repetitive tasks, right? You can pass all that. You can delegate all that to an AI agent, and then it helps you automate all that. So look at real world examples. We see finance teams processing receipts automatically. Instead of you manually processing receipts from tens and hundreds of people, you can pass all that to an AI system, and then it helps you process those receipts. So automated expense approvals and audit trails. There's also intelligent bookkeeping and general ledger entries. Treasury departments optimizing cash flow. in fact, the use cases are endless in the finance and accounting sector. So lastly, we see AI coding and software development automation. This is the real deal. For those in the software business like I am, AI has taken over everything. You don't even need to write code anymore. AI, there are agentic systems, there are coding agents that can help you build systems, build websites, build applications just by prompting, just by interacting. In fact, just by speaking to it. Now you can use your voice to code. You can speak to your system, you can speak to your devices, and then source code is being generated. So what are we automating here? We see code generation and completion, automated testing and Q&A. You don't have to worry about quality assurance anymore. Coding agents like GitHub Copilot, Cursor, Windsurf, Claude Code, Gemini Code Assistant, all these tools can help you carry out tests. They can generate code, they can carry out tests, they can help you do documentation as well, they can refactor, they can help you debug your code, they can even review your code. That is the era we're living in today. AI is everywhere and you cannot afford to not use AI today. So if you want to know more about AI automation, agentic AI system, building AI automation in your business, in your line of profession, I'll be organizing a free AI automation webinar Saturday, June 27, 2026, and the time is 7 p.m. West African time or 1 p.m. Central Daylight Time for those in the Central Time Zone. So you can register online. You can see the link here on unlimitedcode.io/webinar. You are going to see a page, a web page where you can register, and you can simply scan this QR code and then it will take you straight to the page where you can register. So come and learn about how to regain the time that you're supposed to spend handling the core aspect of your work, not wasting that time on handling repetitive and routine tasks. AI can help you do that. And as you join this bootcamp, you will never regret learning about AI. See you on Saturday at 7 p.m. Watt, 1 p.m. CDT. Take care.